Sorry for the disruption. I tried to block my calls. They didn't block. But as I was saying, which was really important at that time, so if you could take that energy in which you invest a lot of energy in sorrow or feeling sorry for yourself and turn it into empowerment and how you can change the situation. And a lot of times our blocks are so simple and we make them so difficult. A lot of times we spend years and years and years in toxic relationships and situations thinking that we just keep meeting people that are terrible for us and they don't love us. But quite honestly, the real issue was that that's all you felt like you deserved. Seems easy to fix if you figure it out. And to figure it out, you have to ask the universe for help. And to ask the universe for help, you have to let them know that you are grateful for this emotional journey that you are on. Because you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And you have to be grateful for every facet of the happiness and the potential and the beauty and the timing of all of it. Two of Pentacles clarified by the Tower card. You lost control of something. You lost control of something big. Be it your self-esteem, be it a losing control to an addiction, losing control with your finances. Something spun very much out of control here. I'm picking up on the flames that are coming out of this building and the crown falling. And I'm seeing that somebody profound, if it is not yourself, fell from grace. The truth came out, maybe. And the Tower card is... sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. In all ways, it changes everything. When a Tower moment happens, you can't go back. Clarified by the Ten of Swords. So whatever happened in this situation, it was so bad there was no repairing it, there was no recovering. That ended a cycle, and it was a karmic cycle. It needed to end. And the universe had to make it happen this way because you absolutely refuse to make a decision. You absolutely refuse to put one foot in front of another. Lack of movement, 8 of Wands. You refuse to do it, so the universe had to do it for you. And now you or this person is probably in a state of what the fuck. I feel like you're in a state of you are at the mercy of God here. You are absolutely at a time where you just have to ask for help and hope to God and have faith that the next thing comes in. That card has a brand new moon in it. And we have a new moon coming up in Aries in your 3rd house. The end of the month. around the same time that Jupiter meets up with Pluto. Aquarius, I feel like this is very much about a job. This is very much about a career or your financial stability. I really feel that strongly, and I don't typically these come out pretty open so that they could reach, you know, a lot of people if need be. They come out pretty general. And you could thank your lucky stars that you have Uranus and Venus on your side. All these pentacles, Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, that's funny because for some people, this came out really funny. And maybe not. Maybe that would have been more like a Hierophant or an Emperor and Empress energy. But a Queen of Pentacles and a Knight of Pentacles, like, currently had to move back in with your parents. And maybe... I mean, maybe you are now having to rely on other people. You have to rely on them for guidance on how to start new beginnings, on how to go towards them, and you have to rely on them to provide for you at this time. So in a way, I'm still seeing the same message here, that because you refuse to address something, the tower came down and ended that cycle, and you were stuck having to rely on other people in order to clean up the mess. And the Pentacle energy is also extremely slow and dense, so hopefully whatever support you are getting is kind of opening you up to that level of gratefulness, because that's, yeah. There's a challenge card here, and it is a Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like the challenge card this month is finding new employment. It is, the challenge is at work somewhere. So if you didn't leave a job or lose a job or something, the challenge is revolving around the day-to-day activities and the routines, and knowing that you have a full moon coming up in your 8th house. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, and that's what's clarifying your challenge card of there's a level of immaturity coming from this Page of Swords. And they just said selling yourself short. You feel like you have to sell yourself short in some way. That you have to settle for something less than what you're worth. Oh my God, Spirit. And Spirit says that you're going to have a hard time finding something that really makes you feel passionate. Also being clarified by the, as I was saying, that the Four of Swords, which we're getting a lot, and the Six of Wands. So there's a resting period. There's a break before you could find what you're truly after. There has to be a period of rest. And I feel like this period of rest is again part of this plan. It's again forcing you to really look at the situation. God, this almost feels like you're going to have to sit there. Now, again, you have the Saturn moving over your first house, so there's a level of discipline, and when Saturn first ingresses, it is relentless. I cannot express that enough, and that's why Saturn is known as a benefic. That is why Saturn is somewhat dreaded, you know, when you have to go through some sort of a Saturn transit, because it means delays, it means added responsibility. But what it also means is that anywhere in your life in which you try to take a shortcut, like I said, the selling yourself short, Saturn's going to come back and say, no, no, no. So maybe you're finding menial jobs just for a paycheck, but know that there'll be circumstances in which those don't last either. It is very temporary, that Page of Swords, because you're being forced to take this rest, learn some karmic lessons, and again, I think that is a lot about being grateful for the things that you have, and until you really get that down, that idea of gratitude and how it's empowerment, how you have to drop all the grudges that you hold and the self-limiting thoughts, and you have to kind of get over yourself and forgive yourself and express gratitude for even the worst of situations. Holding on to grudges and where you're angry with people and keeping that animosity within you is so bad for your body. It's bad for your body. It's bad. It's like injecting venom in yourself, just holding on to it, and it festers and festers, and then it manifests into physical ailments very quickly, quicker than you could possibly imagine, because your mind has so much power. You are an Aquarius. So Saturn's coming through, and he's going to discipline you on this. And it's going to be rapid and hard, and then it's going to retrograde this summer. So I think you might find something a little bit more stable by this summer. But I think right now is a time of surrender. And yeah, look, the outcome, Knight of Swords in reverse. This is very much about the growing up. This is very much about learning to shut your mouth and listen. Don't lie. No more lying. I don't know if that's you or people you're involved with, or maybe it's making money in a way that isn't exactly legal, or, I don't know. But that's got to get cut out. Things have to get cut out. Discernment definitely needs to happen. Ooh, what was that? Page of Wands. I think that Page of Wands card you can't reach this 10 of Cups until you drop the burdens. Like I said, you need to find forgiveness. You need to find that you're worthy and deserving of love, Aquarius. That's what you're getting work done. You have to allow yourself to deserve love, to accept love, and you're kind of just getting dragged through the mud until it gets sunk into your mind that you are very worthy and deserving of love, and that you want to be the kind of person that other people can rely on and depend on. And look at Three of Swords. This whole lesson, all of this heartbreak, it's about getting down to the core of that heartache that holds you back, that creates walls, that makes you unstable, untrustworthy. We are breaking through that this month, Aquarius. That's a big month. I knew it was going to be big. Where are we? I don't know how it deals. I don't know how long the other one was. All right, I'm going to do a quick animal card for you, Aquarius. We're going to ask the universe what kind of energy you need to harness, and they definitely complied. Is there anything else that Aquarius should be aware of in the first 2 weeks of March? Yep, I think that's it. Firefly. Oh, this is one of the best. You know, everyone is kind of going through the same theme of, you know, it's almost like an acceptance. It's like the acceptance, it's the wrapping up, it's the, okay, we're here now. There's no more fighting it. Change needs to be made, and now Saturn's going to come through, and he's going to guide you into setting the goals, checking things off the list, making the list, and then checking them off. And it's like the little details that are going to, one by one, kind of help you grow up and learn how to attain these things. This may have been some kind of a deep childhood wound, you know, and there's a, you know, that's what we're all doing right now. It doesn't even have to be a wound, but we're all learning to parent ourselves. So there, you know, no one on this earth is walking around in the perfect condition, and their parents knew everything about everything, and they taught them all of it. None of us are that lucky. And so in our areas of our lives, there was lacking a level of parental guidance. And right now we're working through that. We're learning the things on our own. And that's a really beautiful thing, because those are things that you need in order to move to the next level and raise that vibration. Firefly, inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, write, create, and brainstorm. I just said writing the to-do list. But I'm a Virgo, so. When out of balance, burnt out, and you feel dull. And to bring into balance, write a poem or draw. So yeah, now is a really good time to use that creative energy, and creativity comes with healing. They go hand in hand. the 5th house rules creativity, and the 6th house rules your physical body and your ability to heal. So one leads to the other in all ways. Well, Aquarius, March definitely promises to be exciting, and I really look forward to the mid-month reading. I'll figure out where you're going. Until then, if anything, just have faith and just let the universe know you're grateful for even just the smallest things. Just be grateful. You know, be grateful for that parking spot. Be grateful for the dollar you found on the sidewalk. Just be grateful, even if it's just the tiniest little insignificant thing. And you'll see that the more and more you say out loud that you're grateful, the more it comes in. You have a great March, Aquarius. Take care. Bye.